Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well. So in today's video, I am going to be sharing the products that I use to help with my dry skin in this autumn winter season. So if you want to see what products that I use, please keep on watching. But to preface this all by saying the best way to moisturize your skin is to drink water, by far. But the products that I use, I'll share with you. So this is what my face looks like freshly washed. I use about 3 to 5 products to moisturize my skin. Usually towards the end of October, I started noticing that my skin was getting a bit drier than usual. And when I don't moisturize, my wrinkles under my eyes show up much more. So it's very important to moisturize. So the first product I use is a toner. I use the Dr. Belmeur Clarifying Facial Toner. It is a purification for oily and blemished skin. My skin sometimes has blemishes, not so often, but occasionally it does. And my skin is not oily, but I do like this. It's very light. It feels like it's just water on my skin. So I just pour it into my hand. I don't use, so it's just like water. I don't use a cotton pad because I feel like the cotton pad absorbs the product. And I want the majority of the product to actually go on my skin. So I put a toner on my skin first. I think this is a Korean brand toner, so I do that on my eyes, on my forehead, around my nose especially, and it absorbs right in. So just a little bit more. Around my mouth. Around my nose. So I have pores there. So I want to minimize my pores. So after I do that, I let it dry for a bit, but it doesn't take that long, maybe like 10-15 seconds. And then I use 2 products for my moisturizer. So currently I'm using the LANEIGE Water Sleeping Mask for brightening, hydrating, and softening. So I use this because it has water in it. So I want to add moisture back into my face, and the best way to add moisture to your face is to add water. Adding a moisturizer that is primarily water-based. So I use this one. It's very light. I put it everywhere, and it feels nice and cooling as well. It's very slippery. Obviously, moisturizer is very slippery, but some moisturizer is more thick than others. This is not that thick. It has like a silicone type feel, which I don't mind because I want like a barrier from the sun and a barrier from the cold. So I put that all over, and I start to feel like I'm coming back to life. So I put that all over. So that's my first moisturizer. So next I use the Avene Cicalfate Restorative Protective Cream. It looks like this. And it's quite thick. So here, I want to throw a focus on that, not my face. Like that's thick. So you only need a little bit. You don't need a lot. So this is my thick moisturizer. I put it everywhere. Because I'm adding like lots of moisturizer onto my skin, I don't want to add so much of one product. So just a little bit of each. I put that around my eyes, especially around my eyes, especially if I'm going to do like makeup. I put some around my eyes. So I'm going to put a bit more. And then my forehead. Don't mind my son. He's with his father. Every time I try to film, I have someone at the door. It's quite hard to film a video if you have children, because someone has to watch them all the time. I'm not here by myself. Someone is with me. Okay, so that's my moisturizer on. And make sure you get your moisturizer into your eyebrows, because there's hair there. And when there's hair on your skin, and you don't get the moisturizer into your eyebrows, it can start to be flaky underneath, just like your scalp. If you don't moisturize your scalp, it can become dry and flaky. So I make sure I've done that. Okay, so that's my 3 products already. And then my last 2 I mix together. So obviously, whenever you go outside, whatever season it is, you always need sunscreen. So I'm using my Eau Thermale Avene High Protection SPF 50. And then I mix this with the last product I used, which is bio oil. So I use an oil to seal in the moisture that I've just put on my face. So I mix them. And I like this has a pump. So I just pump like 1, 2. That's the cap part. So that much SPF. Clap that back down. And then I don't need a lot. So I put like 1 or 2 drops. Or 3 drops. 2 or 3 drops. Then I mix them together. And then I put it all over my face. And this just seals in all the moisture I've just added. Especially the oil does. And just make sure to go over your eyebrows because SPF can get into your eyebrows and make your eyebrows look white. So. And that's it. That's all I do. Now my skin feels moisturized. It looks a little bit glowy with the oil. Yeah, I love this. I love this. But the one thing I will say about moisturizing your skin in the winter is that you need something that has water in it. And I always use an oil to seal in the water. So those are the 2 takeaways I would say that are important for moisturizing your skin, especially in the autumn-winter season. So that is it. Thank you for watching my video. If you like this video or you have other moisturizing tips that you use in the autumn-winter season, please leave them in the comments below. I'd like to hear them. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, everyone.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never